Yo, what's going on YouTube? I'm here with another video, give you guys some information on the PC specs for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Before we even get started, I want to ask you guys one favor, three favors. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and turn on post notifications, man. I'm trying to get put back in that algorithm, and they'll be greatly appreciated. Now, with all that, let's get into the specs. So a lot of these things are going to be self-explanatory. OS systems, this is your operating system for those who don't know, but you're looking at your Windows 10. If you're unfortunate, you have Windows 11, sorry, but that's pretty much going to be your standard. Your CPU, an AMD Ryzen 5 1400 or Intel Core i5 6600. Both of these are decent CPUs. Yes, they are a little bit outdated, but they'll still get the job done. I'm actually sitting on an AMD Ryzen 5 1400 on my streaming computer, and I stream at 1080p. I can stream at 4K, but it's kind of unnecessary with YouTube, so I just stick to 1080p. So if you have that CPU or anything higher, you'll be good to go. RAM 8 gigabits. I'm going to go ahead and recommend to you guys get 16. Don't go with the default, go with 16. You'll thank me later. You don't want to be dealing with a bunch of Joe stutters along the way, because trust me, I had 8 gigabits and this was about 4 to 5 years ago, and the game ran horrible. When I updated it to 16, no issues. Alright, so you're looking over at the video card, AMD Radeon RX 470 or the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 960 or Intel Arc A580. Look, the AMD Radeon RX 470, it is an older generation graphics card, guys, but can it do the job? Yes, but do not expect 144p or 4K running with this graphics card. You will only be able to run 1080p at low settings. Let me repeat that. You will only be able to run 1080p at low settings. Do not connect this graphics card to a 1440p monitor, guys. You will have the worst experience possible. Also, video memory, 2 gigabits. This is just the video memory that goes on with your video card, your graphics card. 2 gigabits, I get it, it's not really that much, but the fact that we can even play this game with 2 gigabits, I give them props for that. Game storage space, SSD with at least 102 gigabits available space at launch. For those who don't know what an SSD is, that's just your solid state drive. If you have a disk drive, man, throw that shit out the window right now. I'm telling you right now. And I hope anybody's watching this video right now, you guys are not sitting with a disk drive. But anyway, looking over at the recommended specs, we already went over the OS system. This is going to be the same across the board. Now for your CPU, AMD Ryzen 5 1600X or your Intel Core i7 6700K. Any one of these mid-tier. These are still older generations, but they'll get the job done without any issues. RAM size, 12 gigabits of RAM. That shit right there is just weird, to be honest with you. I don't even know why they even put 12 gigabits of RAM in there. I don't know why they just didn't leave it at 16, but it is what it is. Make sure this is 16, man. 12, I'm pretty sure you can buy it, but I don't know who will be out there trying to buy 2 sticks of 12 gigs. Hopefully not you. I pray not you. Anyway, in 2024, like I said earlier, everybody should be rocking at least 16 gigabits, man. Hands down. Let's keep it real now. Alright, video graphics card, AMD Radeon RX 6600 XT or the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080 Ti or RTX 3060. These are still mid-tier, lower mid-tier graphics card, but they'll do the trick. Video memory, 8 gigabits. This is basically just a direct influence of your actual graphics card that you're using, but 8 gigabits is their recommendation for this. And real quick, looking over at the competitive 4K Ultra, we already went over the operating system. So for your CPU, you're looking at your AMD Ryzen 7 2700X or your Intel Core i7 8700K with 16 gigabits of RAM. And also for your video graphics card, AMD Radeon RX 6800 XT or your NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 RTX 4070 with at least 10 gigabits of video memory. And this is just my recommendation. Also guys, 32 gigabits of RAM. Okay, if you can afford it, get 32 gigabits worth of RAM. You can future proof it. That's kind of the gold standard right now, is 32. If you can afford it, get it. If not, I understand. You can go with the 16. If you have to run with the 8, God bless you. But please try to go with the 16. You'll thank me later. And please also remember, minimum recommendations. You are only looking at 1080p, low settings, recommended. You can run 1440p. Lower settings, I would not put this on high, but lower settings if you're running a 1440p monitor. If you're not running a 1440p monitor and you're just running a normal 1080p monitor, you can rock out with higher settings. Competitive 4K Ultra, play however the hell you want to play. It can rock it, unless you're trying to stream and record at the same time. Then that's when you'll start seeing a lot of frame dips. If you're trying to do that, I recommend either having a separate PC to do that, or just understand you won't be receiving the same FPS that you would if you wasn't using it as a streaming or recording device. So there you have it, man. The PC specs for Black Ops 6. I hope you guys was able to gather some pretty good information from this video. And you have what, today, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You have about 4 days. So if you got the cash and you need to upgrade any of these specs before the launch day, I recommend you go ahead and do that, so you guys will be ready for launch night, man. Other than that, I hope you guys stay humble, stay blessed, and Mr. 7 will see you in the next one. Peace.